Pt.1. How are you guys doing? It's been 5 days. I actually went back and checked on my last TikTok post. I was not feeling the best there for a few days, so that's why I have not made any recent videos. I was in bed trying to recuperate myself, and I'm still, I think I'm like 98% there. And then from the whole pretty much 5 days, I was just not doing much. And so in the last 24 hours, I've been playing catch up. Would you like a hot dog with that? It's been intense, and I just wanted to come on here to touch base with you guys and to have a breathing exercise, and then to also pull a card. And I wanted to share something with you all as well that happened to me on a personal note when I was sick. If you look back here, along my bed, I have a lot of artwork I've done over the years. So what I should be doing is hanging it and not putting it on this, my headboard, the frame to my bed. Yeah, so there's a gap between that and the wall, and I went to go get a tissue, and then I heard one of my paintings, one of my favorite works of art that I've done, fall down. But I was feeling so not well at the time that I was like, oh, it'll be fine. And then a couple days later, I see one of the roses on the floor, and bits and pieces of it, it somehow flew all the way to behind my lamp over here. And I'm yeah, so, but in hindsight, I can repair it. It's not the end of the world. And it reminded me of how much I miss doing art also. And I don't do it as much as I used to. Actually, I don't do it much at all lately. And I'm going to get back to that. And it's just when you look at something and it's around you all the time, you can have this tendency, it's almost like you just pass by it. You don't even see it anymore. You don't appreciate it as much. And when something moves or you shift things around, it's your attention to it becomes more fresh again. So it's kind of interesting how that also happens. I'm gonna try to pick it up right now and show you guys, but it's not glued on right now. This was such a special piece that I did. I'll try to get up close. So these are real roses. I have a tree branch here. Oopsie. Anyways, I will at the end of this video, I will just post a picture of it so you can see. It was part of my collective flower design, which I made. I shared a glimpse of a card that I had written in my message as to why I had created it, and there was 3 pieces that were all together, which I ended up getting 2 of them back, and it was a little bit of a situation with I was invited to an art show up in New Jersey, and so I sent all my artwork up there, and there was some damages with the packaging, and so some of the things that had fallen off in transit were then reattached in the wrong way. So that was yeah, as an artist, when you spend a lot of time and your visions, you like things to be what you see, that's part of your creation. And yeah, that so with that being said, I had my pieces in the art show, and at that time I was just kind of let me just let them go. And I was offered to have them be donated to a good cause, and thinking that it would be towards a museum. ended up going to like a horse farm, which is fine. No judgment at all there. However, just initially that's not what was said to me. So long story short, I at that point was like, I would like my paintings back because I would like them, first of all, to be seen because they're very special and it meant a lot to me. And in creating them, it took years. And when you put your heart, your soul into something, you know, it's not like you just... I didn't want to completely let it go at that point because it didn't feel like it was in the right spot. So come to find out there was an auction. So one of the pieces ended up getting sold. And so I was just left with like 2 of them. So yeah, anyways, okay, I don't know where I was going with that story, but like it just almost kind of made me like want to tear up for some reason. I think often what other people, if you're not an artist, and there's ways and angles of how we all create and do things, right? So, and looking at a whole perspective of, for example, if you were to shovel your driveway because it just had 3 feet of snow on it, right? So you spend approximately 8 hours on doing that. And then next thing you know, a plow truck comes by and just completely puts all the snow back on your driveway. How do you feel? In other words, it's just, we all put time and effort into things. So I, as an artist, and like my hard work and especially like my own energy that's going into this, like this is my work. It's not only serving me, and my intention is always to help serve others as well, and to have that be not seen at times or recognized, or how do I say this, respected? Not in a sense of like an expectation, however, in a sense of just the acknowledgement of, okay, artists are not jokes. Like, we're not just doing this for fun. Like, it's not just a hobby. It is a lot more than that. And so when I look at my artwork, I'm just like amazed, honestly. Like, the amount of energy and time. I want to show you this other piece that I did. Hold on one second. Let me go get it. Okay, so this piece was very special to me. It just came to me how to do this, and I had made a post about it like years ago. I actually made this back in 2017, and I made this out of a cat scratching post. Okay, I literally just took the pieces apart. I used Mod Podge, spray paint, glitter, and I just formed what I also called as, this was my star, and I named it the Galavi, which it was just like, I don't even know where that name even came from. Like, it just naturally came to me. And as an experiencer here, and I channel a lot of energies, especially when you're doing art too, when you're like in that zone. It's such a meditative, sacred space, and I'm so proud of this piece, so I want to share it with you guys. So it's 3-dimensional, and I did like so many different color transformations with it. I love it. I love it. It's so special to me. And it's so intricate. If you look at it up close, I mean, it's just amazing. So thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. And I love you so much.